Hello, I'm Sergeant Randy Stewart with the Glendale Police Department. What you're about to see is a critical incident briefing on the officer-involved shooting that took place on Thursday, August 25th, 2022, near the 6900 block of West McClellan. The incident began around 8:30 in the evening when a male called into our dispatch center claiming he was trying to get away from someone who was involved in a dispute inside his house.
He just tried to stab me.
You said he just tried to stab you?
Yeah, he just tried to stab me.
That caller has since been identified as the suspect, 26-year-old Rafael Vargas Olvera. During the call, Vargas Olvera tells the dispatcher that he is hiding in a bedroom inside the house. While on the phone, he then tells the dispatcher the fight has escalated.
I'm sorry, I had to shoot him.
You said you just had to shoot him?
I'm sorry. I was just in my room and he just charged in.
As officers were responding to the scene, radio traffic began to indicate the severity of the situation that our officers could be facing.
We have not had face-to-face contact with the suspect. They started as a 911 call that indicated he may have 451 people inside the residence. After our arrival, we have gunfire from the backyard.
The 451 radio call indicates that there is a potential homicide inside the residence. While officers were assessing the situation on the scene, a new call came into the dispatch center. This time, the call was the suspect's sister. She began telling dispatchers that her brother had been acting strange inside the home, and she suspected something was wrong.
My brother was acting really erratic.
Okay.
My dad said he was too.
As dispatchers took the information, the female caller explained she had called the father's cell phone to make sure everything was okay inside the home. But instead of her father answering the phone, her brother, the suspect, answered.
I called my dad, and when my brother answered, he said he was dead, that he shot him.
At this point, officers began making several attempts to talk to Vargas Olvera, who was now barricaded inside. While officers were attempting to make safe contact with him, Vargas Olvera began firing towards officers. From the ShotSpotter app, you can hear some of the dozens of rounds fired at officers. Members of our tactical team began to arrive and surround the home. Several times the suspect fired at officers during the incident.
He's come back towards the door. He's pointing. Hey, he's aiming towards the door. Raphael. What the f*** is that?
And something hit the front right where you guys are at.
I'm good. The muzzle flash was from the front door.
From this photograph, you can see where several rounds struck at least one of our vehicles. For several hours, officers continued to negotiate with Vargas Olvera to get him to surrender peacefully.
The Glendale Police Department! Come out! We need you to come out so we can guarantee you're not harmed! We have a police canine with us! If you do not come out, we can send a police dog in!
There he is, the door.
Come out with nothing in your hands, you will not be harmed!
Instead of surrendering, Vargas Olvera continued shooting at officers. Eventually, Vargas Olvera, while armed, made his way outside to the backyard of the home. You can see from this drone video where officers fired at him, critically injuring him. A canine was used to remove the suspect from the backyard to allow officers to safely take him into custody. In this same drone video, you can see at least one of the weapons used by the suspect laying near him on the ground. Once Vargas Olvera was taken into custody, this rifle and handgun were recovered near him at the scene. When officers entered the home, they also found Vargas Olvera's father, 48-year-old Antonio Vargas Granados, shot dead inside. Rafael Vargas Olvera was hospitalized with critical injuries from this incident and faces several charges, which include homicide, aggravated assault, and attempted murder of a police officer.